Hey guys, I'm Ted, here to give you another fast fact, and for this fast fact, we're going to look at the election of Ulysses S. Grant. So in 1868, the Republicans nominated Ulysses S. Grant to run for president. Grant was a successful general. As we all know, he was the successful general at the end of the Civil War. He led the final push to defeat Robert E. Lee in the Army of Northern Virginia, and he achieved that goal with Lee's surrender at Appomattox Courthouse. Now, in 1868, the Republicans maintained their two-thirds majority in Congress, and Grant was successfully elected to the presidency. Now, Grant was a supporter of sterner measures against former rebels and for more protection for African Americans. Now, within short order, another constitutional amendment was pushed through Congress, the 15th Amendment. Now, the 15th Amendment addressed the 15th Amendment addressed the vote, and really specifically addressed efforts made to deprive African Americans of the vote, especially United States Army veterans of the vote. The 15th Amendment specifically forbade states from prohibiting voting based on race or previous condition of servitude. And this was directly aimed at the former slave states, had the Black Code specifically sought to disenfranchise former slaves and freemen. Now, the amendment was watered down in Congress, and protections relating to literacy tests and poll taxes were removed. The literacy test and the poll taxes would later come back to haunt the African American community after redemption. But the 15th Amendment represents the high watermark of congressional Reconstruction. Between 1868 and 1871, all former Confederate states ratified the 14th and the 15th Amendments. This period, the high water mark for African Americans, ushered in an era in which African Americans gained access to political power unheard of in the nation's brief history. And that sort of wraps up our election, our fast fact on Grant's election. Another fast fact, another bit of a tidbit of information about Grant's election is that Grant won in 1868 based off of the strength of African Americans in the former slave states. In an effort to ensure that the Republican Party would have access to that African American vote, they went out of their way to push through Congress and really gather groundswell support for the 15th Amendment. And then there you guys have it. That is my fast fact on Grant's election. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you thought it was profound, enlightening, entertainment, maybe even life-changing. As always, hit like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought about it. Let me know what you thought about the impact of the 15th Amendment, the rationale for the 15th Amendment, and the overall implications of Grant being elected in 1868. As always, I'm Ted, and I'll see you guys next time for another Fast Fact.